Wow, we have got T3. Should we see it again, Roy? Let's see it one more time. Yay! Tools, tips, and techniques. It is Tuesday again, and I am Kim Kesty, Creative Director here at Fun Stampers Journey. Super happy to be back with you again on Tuesday, because we like to share all things that are tools and things that are tips and different techniques, and every week we come to you with something new and something different. Now, today I'm particularly excited because we just launched some brand new products last Friday. If you haven't already checked it out, we have an amazing launch party called Easter Blessings. So if you're on YouTube with us right now, you're just a click away from watching that launch party. Oh, there it is. Yay, Roy. So we had an amazing time on Friday. Our show ended up being about 2.5 hours long. It was so fun. We shared so many tips, so many different projects, so many fun things with the brand new launch. So again, if you are on YouTube right now, you are just a click away. And if you're not, if you're watching us live from Facebook, welcome. And you can go check out that channel later on YouTube. It is there and it is free, and you can share it with your friends, enjoy, take a look at it. But any which way, we launched so many fun products, and one of them I'm going to use today because it is the funnest little egg stamp set. It is, in fact, right here, and it's called Fancy Eggs. So cute, isn't it? Now this, just because of the 2 solid eggs and all the different mix and matches we have, there are going to be so many fun things you could do with this stamp set. Now today I'm going to be using it in conjunction with our Journey gel press, which here is my well-loved and kind of inky and kind of fun gel press. I will show you what that looks like in the packaging, because those of you who may not be familiar with the gel press might be saying, what is a Journey gel press, Kim? So this is what it is. It comes packaged in this lovely little clamshell, and of course it has the directions and whatnot. And when you open it up, it's got some acetate sheets on it. And it is exactly what it sounds like. It's a jelly kind of mat. It's used for doing printing. What I'm going to be doing today is using it as kind of like a little stamping surface. There's lots of fun ways you can use this product. So this is an exclusive size for us. It's 8.5 by 11. And you do want to store it inside your clamshell, and that keeps it protected and keeps it safe. Now I have this particular one out. Like I said, it's well loved. And on the launch party show that, like I said, was last Friday, we had one of our amazing product directors in, and she was playing with the gel press. Her name is Robin. If you missed it, I'm not kidding. You have to go back and check out Robin's demo, because she used the gel press with paint and some of our liquid colors. Now that is just one completely different technique that I'm doing today, but one you are not going to want to miss. Now today I'm using the gel press with our re-inkers, which is a different product from our liquid colors. So let's take a look at these guys. These are like our little re-inkers, which are traditionally used to do exactly what they say, re-ink all of our little ink pads. So we have True Color Fusion ink, which is a blend of dye and pigment ink. And we have all these fun re-inkers, and I even have more I'm going to bring in later. But they match every one of our 56 different colors. So lots and lots of possibilities for the re-inkers. On the liquid color side, on the other hand, we have about 20 colors in that. So it kind of gives you an idea of what the different options are as far as colors. Re-inker definitely has the biggest color palette. So what I'm going to do to start out with this is I'm going to apply re-inker straight to the gel press surface, and it is kind of a fun squishy surface, so it's going to be perfect for using as a little stamping surface. So these are my 2 different shades of blue. I'm not going to add tons because I'm going to keep it, you know, a fairly small work area here. That was Beach Breeze, and this is Pool Play. And because these blues are so close together, I can just kind of mix and match them as I go. So again, just putting the re-inker down, and now I'm just going to come in a brayer and kind of spread them out and mix them together a little bit. And now I could actually, the gel press is meant for adding paper, and I might even just do that just to show you what it looks like. Adding paper and pressing it down and doing a pull or a print. So it's going to look something like this, which is super fun. Now I could come in and I could do a die cut from this. I could stamp on top of it. I could do all kinds of fun things. And you can see how the colors have kind of mixed here. Now let me add a little bit more, and I'll show you just a little bit different technique I'm going to do with the gel press today. Again, getting my colors on there. Just kind of spreading them out. I don't have to worry about them getting completely perfect on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with a large solid egg, and I'm just going to use this kind of as a little stamping pad. And I'm just going to come in and stamp an egg. In fact, I might grab the small one I'll do a small one too. Of course, I could do lots of eggs on here. I won't do too many right now, but you can see that right away we've got this really fun, you know, kind of a dyed egg look. Just be like if you dyed your eggs at home, you're going to get that kind of mottled look, that sort of marbly look. So super fun. That one again is two colors that are quite similar together, so they're not going to show up a whole lot of contrast. Let me grab a couple more colors that might show you a little more contrast. Let's try lemon drop and orange creamsicle. Now those of you who have the gel press, you need to tell me, are you guys intimidated by it? Are you kind of scared of it? Because I'm going to tell you, you don't have to be. I would have to say that I do not consider myself an expert on gel press either, but the more you use it and the more you play with it and the more you try different things, I think that's when you're really going to have fun with it. Okay, so there's my yellow and orange. You can see that this has a lot more contrast. Make sure my stamps don't have blue on them still. So now I can pick up color from anywhere. Make sure I get enough on there. Oh, I still do have a little green underneath there. That one's fun. So no matter where I pick up the ink from the gel press, I'm going to get different looks and different combinations of color. Ooh, that one was really pretty. So see how we can get all the different fun looks. This one right here had a little bit of green on it, so I just stamped a few more. And then you can see where the yellow and orange come out. Fun, fun. Let me try a couple more color combos. I think what's really fun about this is you can grab any of your re-inkers that you have and just really go to town coming up with your own color combos. Let's see, let's try some pinks. I've got a watermelon. I saw someone's comment there, right? What was that? Someone's giving me advice. I like it, I like it.
It was suggested that you should have picked up the print instead of wiping it off.
Oh, that was a good idea. Once we do the stamping, we'll try that. I've got an extra piece of paper here. All right, so let's blend these guys together. Here's bubblegum and watermelon. And definitely you can see where the colors are a little more blotchy, and that's how I want to keep them. So I can get different colors coming together. Okay. So this will be fun. Let's try this. So you can see that I'm removing the ink from the pattern when I pull the little prints for the eggs. And I'll pull a couple more just for funsies, just to create a bigger pattern. Okay, so you can see that I have a pattern. It's a little bit hard to tell. Hopefully you can see, yeah, you can see that pattern on the gel press where I've got the eggs. So this is kind of the negative. Let me grab an extra piece of whipped cream and pull that fun little print. That is a good idea. Waste not, right? That's the fun about the gel press is you can pick up every little bit of ink. Now that is pretty. What a good idea. So again, it kind of creates those ghost images of those eggs. I could trim this down or die cut a fun little, you know, stitched rectangle or something out of that and have a fun little another piece for my card base. So you can see that that's pulled so much ink off of this gel press. I love it. Let me pull that away. Let me try one more before I show you what I'm going to do with these eggs. Well, this one might be kind of crazy. This one is Cool Pool. I'm going to do more toward the top. And then I've got Lavender Fusion. So let's see if this doesn't get too muddy. I'm going to kind of keep the Lavender Fusion more toward the bottom and the Cool Pool toward the top. Does that make sense? And then when I blend them together, I might try for a little bit more stripey look. Now I do have two brayers right here, and I'm just kind of gently wiping this in between. You can also brayer on your scrap paper and make sure there's not, you know, tons of ink left. I'm going to go kind of more one direction here, blending the colors a little bit. Let's see what we get from this guy. Trying to get a half cool pool and half lavender egg. Oh yeah, that's kind of fun. This was one combo I had not tried earlier, so I was kind of curious to see. Looks like most of the lavender's kind of gone. So we'll do a more of a cool pool one. I like that one better. So, just one more different kind of thing to try with your gel press. And kind of set this aside. So now what I would do is I would come in. I do like that print, by the way, fun. So now I would come in, and this has a matching die. So I'd go ahead and grab my 2 sizes of eggs, you know, my bigger one and my smaller one, and obviously line them up, die cut just a whole bunch of eggs, you know, however many you wanted. This would be great for doing multiple card projects. If you're doing a fun little invitation, if you're maybe doing little tags for little treats. Super way to just print a whole bunch of your different eggs and then come back and die cut them, and then you'll have this whole little fun bundle to, you know, be ready for any project you have going on. So I'll show you a couple that I have die cut earlier. Here's a fun one in the lemon drop. Here's one where I did the lavender and the bubble gum. I like that one. And then there's another one in the lighter shade of blue. So then I would just take all these guys and I would grab, you know, a plain panel of paper for this particular project, and then I just went ahead and glued tons of eggs on the whole front of the whole panel, you know, covered the whole thing. And then to kind of tie it together, I went ahead and added some silks. So I'll do that just for funsies to kind of show you. Let's see, let's start with pink. So I took 3 colors that I have, or well, 2 that have colors. Bubblegum and Cool Pool, so those are, again, the same reinkers that I used earlier. So that's gonna help tie my project together when I use the same coordinating product. And then this one's just our Sparkle Silk, which is our clear silk. If you've never seen me do silk before, it's pretty fun. You open it, it's like a little finger polish applicator, and then you can just do some really easy little flicking motions. So you can see that if I had this all covered with eggs, that it would definitely tie the project together by putting these silks all over all of the eggs. And then it also makes them look super fun and speckly. Because, you know, Easter eggs are fun if they're polka dotted. The Sparkle Silk is great because it adds just that really special glimmer without adding a lot of colors. So you can double up Sparkle Silk with a lot of different colors, and it's not going to be, you know, too complicated. It's just going to be that really nice accent. Isn't that pretty and sparkly? All right. So let me show you the finished card that I did earlier. I kept the rest of the card really simple. I just went ahead and added a little tag. I used the same Easter greetings from the Fancy Egg set, of course. And it has the matching die. So you can see that where I've added the different silks on here, that it really tied all the eggs, no matter what the egg colors were originally, it really tied them together. Oh, I forgot to do my green one. It was right up here. This was a fun combo. It was limeade and sweet pear. So I love my green ones. They turned out really cute. So super fun. I do want to share one other iteration of this project. It came from one of our designers that's on staff here. Her name is Laura. And she was quite brave. I would say she's the master at the gel press. So what she did is she took her plain panel of whipped cream, and instead of die cutting each egg like I did, she actually stamped them directly onto the whipped cream cardstock. So she was brave. She was confident, I think, that all of her eggs turned out beautifully, which of course they did. They're absolutely gorgeous. There we go, a nice close-up. So she used a lot of the lavender and a lot of the Cool Pool. So she stamped them again directly to the card base. And then this is really fun. She took the little scribbly outline of the egg, and then she went ahead and outlined all of her eggs. That really makes these pop. I love how those turned out. And then I'll show you her finished card too. Once she finished that panel, here's her finished card with the Easter greetings. So, 2 different ways to use the same stamp set, both using the same technique, the gel press combined with a brayer in any kind of different color combination of reinkers. And I think both projects are pretty. They're just a little bit different looking. When you do have the die cuts, it makes them a little, I think, pop out a little bit in a different way than these guys that are on here. But then we have the scribble here, which makes that one pop. So it's 6 of one and half a dozen of the other, right? I think they're both fun ways to just get that Journey gel press out, get some of your re-inkers, which I know a lot of us have, because usually when we buy an ink pad, we buy the matching re-inker. So we have these in our stash. So I think it's super fun to pull them out, get your gel press out, have fun mixing and matching, see what kind of color combos you come up with. It does feel like the spring season is right around the corner. So we're having fun with all these different spring projects and Easter projects, and getting ready for spring to come. So thank you so much for tuning in for today's episode of T3. As always, we love to come to you every Tuesday with different tools, tips, and techniques. And again, check us out on YouTube, like our video, share our video if it's something you might think a friend would enjoy. We would always appreciate that. And for more information, as always, you can visit us at funstampersjourney.com. Now have a great week and enjoy bringing paper to life.